Grant County Health Department.
Good morning, and I'll be joined here by Dr. Ricks, who's a pathologist and infectious disease specialist here in Marion General for much of Grant County also. We called this announcement today because, as we had promised before, that when we get our first death in Grant County, we got our first case. When we got our first death, we would let you know. And regrettably, we have had that happen here. This is not a surprise that this has occurred. We knew that those few cases that we went for the time when there were none, and then when there were a few, that wouldn't last, that we are much like the rest of the state. We do have the advantage of being a sparsely populated county in that we have automatically social distancing, bringing home the importance of that social distancing and what we can do. We will know more about this thing, we keep saying, as we go along, and we'll learn more about the virus, how it behaves, how it affects people, and perhaps some of the supportive things and maybe even some of the treatments and prevention. But for right now, the most important thing is social distancing. And I correct that word because the chairman of our Board of Health makes a distinction, not social distancing, but physical distancing, keeping distance between people who are there to help to reduce the spread of the virus. We've heard from the top the role that a mask may play in that. It isn't total protection, and the things that we need out in the public are not what they need when they're working with patients in the emergency department or in intensive care unit. What we want to do is to reduce the spread of droplets, which is how it occurs, or reduce that as you send and what you get out from there. Our officials have known for a while that this was going to occur. We've made plans for how to deal with that. As we know more information, more relevant information, we will be sharing that with you. There's also a public service announcement that we're, for the time being, broadcasting from Sunnycrest on Wednesday. And at that time, we will give you additional information about this disease and what we're facing here. But for now, with that first death, we wanted to let you know. And our condolences go out to the family and support, but to be aware that we knew this was coming and that we're prepared to deal with it and try to respond to it. Your part is to, one, social distancing for those who have been exposed, self-quarantine until that period of time has gone and has elapsed. And if you're having symptoms, if you're having problems, to be in touch with your primary care provider. If you don't have one, then to be in touch with the emergency room so that we can respond to this and provide supportive care as early as we can. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Moore. Next, from Marion General Hospital will be Dr. Ricks to speak. Thank you.
Dr. Dean Ricks at Marion General Hospital. Again, I'd just like to remind everyone that the symptoms of the illness are generally mild, but if you notice prolonged chest tightness or shortness of breath or bluishness around the mouth or face, or if someone's not easily arousable, if somebody's confused or acting differently, then you should please call the number or come to the emergency department or call your physician. And again, we'll get through this, and we'll go to the next person.
Thank you, Dr. Ricks. Last to speak will be Commissioner Mark Barsley, Grant County Commissioners.
Thank you. And on the behalf of the Grant County Board of Commissioners, we'd like to read this statement. Grant County Board of Commissioners wants to express sincere condolences to the families of not only our first 3 coronavirus victims, as we lift them up in continued prayer for the victim's family, as well as they deal with this tragic passing and deal with health concerns as well. Thank you for your prayers as we go through this very difficult time. As we have expected the first positive cases in our community, we've also anticipated this tragic result as well. We did not want this, but it has come to us. The county leadership and mayors of the entire community ask you to be diligent in observing the governor's stay-at-home order. Public safety, health care, essential services will be continuing. If you have questions on essential travel and services, please go to in.gov and search Indiana stay-at-home order. Grant County is moving toward this spike in our community approximately April 19th and anticipate more positive cases and, unfortunately, the deaths as well. Please continue to practice safe physical distancing while on necessary travel for food, medication, and other needed services. We will, with God's help, overcome this catastrophic event and with new hope and resolve, build our community for the future. Thank you for your prayers and thank you for your participation in helping us in this war. Thank you.